You're listening to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network. Spartan Athletics on the Internet.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Lee Athletics Center, where tonight Sub-State basketball is on the docket as the Harding Academy Lions from Memphis travel to Knoxville, take on the Webb School Spartans. Andrew Robbins here with my partners Charlie Graham and Andy Higley. And Charlie, I'm going to come to you first. Huge game tonight, Sub-State. A state semifinal spot is on the line for both these teams. We've seen more in football, but in the past couple of years, head coach Ricky Norris has had this team in this position a few times. Talk about the magnitude of this game.
Well, it's a very important game. Like you said, winner of this goes to state semis. And, I think for the most part it's going to be all about momentum, but you never know. It's going to be a hard-fought game, and, I think either team's deserving of it, definitely.
Both teams had a great season, but Andy, for this Harding team, a couple of guys, Reggie Evans, David Allen, Mac Weaver, but mainly Kytrell Williams. Talk a little about him and his success and how he's going to lead Harding tonight.
Yeah, Kytrell Williams has been a huge factor for this Harding team throughout the year, and Webb's going to need senior Burton Sampson to really show up today to get to state.
It's going to be a big battle on the boards, but as we've seen of late, Charlie, guys like Burton Sampson, Austin Cox, they're crashing hard, they're getting rebounds, and they're getting good putbacks, and that's what has a lot to do with their success. Tonight, are we going to see more of inside game, or are the Spartans going to try to kick it out and get some open shots?
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what they're going to do tonight. Judging by what I saw in the pregame, this Harding team, they like to slash to the boards and get their opponents down low. They don't really like to shoot it from outside as much. So I think Webb's going to try and go for his zone maybe, try and keep him out of the out down below the basket.
The winner of this game will play the winner of Ezel Harding and ECS. That game is going on here in about an hour or so, and that will be one of the spots. The other in the western side of the state tournament will be the winner of this game, Harding and Webb. Andy, a big game tonight. State on the line. I mentioned to Charlie earlier, Ricky Norris has had his team in this position a few times in the past couple of years. What is Webb going to have to do tonight to win?
Well, like I said, they're going to need the senior leadership from Burton and Brandon Neighbors, but they've also got some juniors and sophomores that need to have a good game too, with Justin Jenkins. Austin Cox has been huge for them lately, and some players off the bench too have come in clutch for the Spartans today.
Absolutely. Charlie, for Ezel Harding, how are they going to stop Webb?
I don't know, honestly. Webb's got such a balanced offense, and they've got 5 guys on the court at any time that can do great work. And I guess you have to start with Burton Sampson and Justin Jenkins. If you can slow them down, you got a shot.
Coach Starks against Coach Norris here in Sub-State qualifying for the state tournament, which will take place on Thursday and Saturday of next week in Nashville. Good basketball coming on the WOW Network. Stay tuned for starting lineups and tip-off. You're listening to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network. Welcome back, Spartan fans, to the Lee Athletic Center as we are about ready for tip-off here between the Harding Academy Lions and the Webb School Spartans. At this time, we're going to go to the starting lineups. First for Harding Academy, you have number 2, Alec Anderson.
At center, number 42, Matt Weaver.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Wrong guy. Number 3, Reggie Anthony. Number 4, Kytrell Williams. Number 11, Nathan Stanford. Number 23, David Allen. And number 42, Mac Weaver. Charlie, Mac Weaver is a big old body that Webb's going to have to defend in the paint.
Yeah, he is. And, you know, judging by what I saw in the pregame warm-ups, that's who they're going to try and run their offense through tonight.
For the Spartans, it'll be number 2, Brandon Neighbors, the senior. Number 3, the sophomore, Justin Jenkins. Junior, number 5, Austin Cox. Also sophomore, 14, Troy Whiteside. And the senior, and up for McDonald's All-American Player of the Year honors. He's in the running, is number 13, Burton Sampson, just the rock of this team, Andy. We've seen it all year, and really all 4 years he's been here.
Yeah, he's been a starter since freshman year, and he's been putting up baskets, been a leader on the team since then. And he's just gotten better every year, and then it shows he's getting that All-American spot and the runnings for it at least.
Absolutely very deserving. As both Webb is on the floor, Harding about to break it down and get out. The Webb Lady Spartans got the win last night. They are off to the state tournament. Congratulations to them. And we are about ready for tip-off here. Looking out on the floor, it looks pretty evenly matched. The matchups look almost identical in height. It's just going to be who wants it more tonight. Webb in their white uniforms, black numbers trimmed in green. Harding, blue uniforms, white numbers trimmed in red. The tip-off is tipped around and controlled by Harding. Number 3, Reggie Anthony.
Yeah, we've seen the Spartan team come out to some slow starts sometime and then pick it up later in the game. Let's see if Norris can get them to really play hard and get the baskets to fall throughout the whole entire game.
David Allen into the front court, over to Anthony. Into the corner, a deep, looks like a 3 by Kytrell Williams is no good, but a big rebound by number 11. That's Nathan Stanford.
Yeah, this team's not really full of shooters, but the problem for this Webb team is going to get the rebounds.
Burton Sampson up ahead. Very quick and just a lay-in. Wanted the dunk. The student section ran up for the dunk, but it will end up in a lay-in. Webb with a quick 2-0 lead. Kytrell Williams into a trap, and now he's going to lose the ball. Picked up there behind the half-court line is Nathan Stanford, and resets with Reggie Anthony.
This Webb press defense is really going to create some havoc for this Harding Academy team.
It has all year. It's been really good.
David Allen's pass is tipped out of bounds. Going to stay here with Harding. Student section starting to fill up pretty nice for a Saturday night game.
For a Saturday night game with admission costs?
Yes, absolutely. A $7 admission fee.
Well done.
Really love this team. It's Kytrell Williams open for 3, and he's going to hit. You can't leave Kytrell open. Webb did, made him pay. 3-2 our score. Whiteside has the ball. Top of the circle, looking for a screen. Doesn't get it. Now dump off Cox, top of the key. Kick out Neighbors, open for 3. Thought about it, thinks better of it. Cox drives baseline, and he's going to step on the baseline. Turnover to Harding. Harding to throw it in. And very easy that time. Guys are on the ground everywhere as the ball got across half court with Reggie Anthony. He lost it there after good defense by Justin Jenkins, and coming up with it is Mac Weaver over in the far left side corner, and Harding going to use one of their timeouts in order to keep possession. It looks like it's going to be an up-tempo, back-and-forth game by the looks of the first minute and a half here, Andy.
Yeah, Charlie had a good point. That Webb press is so organized, and they all hustle to the ball, really close out well. They put on pressure very well and make it difficult for the other team to get it.
You know, this game could come down to the team that has more depth. I mean,
yeah.
with the way this game's been run already, you know, it's fast-paced, up-tempo.
Very fast-paced.
We could see the depth of either team come out to play a huge factor tonight.
Yeah, and we've seen a lot of depth from Webb so far, with Kevin Gormley and Liam Willoughby, and 2 freshmen also, but it looks like this Harding Academy bench is looking pretty solid too.
Harding trying to inbound the ball. They will get it in with the person of David Allen. Allen gets it over to Nathan Stanford. Back to Allen. He'll dribble top of the circle. Reggie Anthony. Stanford, good ball movement to Mac Weaver underneath the basket. He misses the lay-in. And Webb now on the break. Justin Jenkins stops and gives it back to Neighbors. He gives it to Burton Sampson. Troy Whiteside. Now things starting to spread back out. Austin Cox open for 3. Thinks better of it. Gets a screen from Jenkins. Drives baseline, or toward the free throw line, excuse me. And the ball tipped.
Oh.
And Cox runs for the ball, but it's going to end up with number 3, Reggie Anthony, who scores in transition.
That's a lot of speed right there with Reggie Anthony. It looked like Cox would have an easy catch right there on the ball, but Reggie came and stole it from him.
Whiteside going to drive to the basket, kick out to Cox, open for 3.
Ooh.
Off the iron, no good, and a rebound by Mac Weaver.
Webb needed that one.
Reggie Anthony into the corner. David Allen. Allen now dribbles back out to Nathan Stanford. And Harding's going to reset with 5:11. It's the Lions with a 5-2 lead here in the Lee Athletic Center.
You know, this Cottrell Williams down there, number 4, saw him hit a 3 earlier.
Cottrell Williams shoves right off of Brandon Neighbors. Neighbors is going to get up. A little slow, though. That was a tough foul. Cottrell Williams just pushed him right on off.
Yeah, I'm not sure really what position he plays because he's out on the arc, he's down low, he's everywhere for this Harding team.
It's going to be Troy Whiteside taking it for the Spartans. Drives all the way to the basket, blocked by Nathan Stanford, then off of him. That's good defense, staying grounded until he absolutely had to be. 4:40 to go. Harding with the lead and the ball, 5-2. Anthony, I'm with you, or Andy, excuse me. All these Harding players, you got your point guard, shooting guard, center, but Cottrell Williams is just everywhere. There he is underneath the basket, the lay-in.
He's got excellent body control. And
yeah, he does.
Puts it up there really well.
Whiteside over to Neighbors. Neighbors trying to get it inside. And a blocking foul against Harding. We'll see who it goes against exactly. And the foul is going to go against Mac Weaver, his first. We want to thank you for tuning in to WOW Network's complete coverage of Webb basketball. And a big shot there. Seven to 4 the score now. And there's a 3 taken by Reggie Anthony, way off the mark, but a rebound by Cottrell Williams. Blocked by Burton Sampson. He's going to go back up and get the basket.
Good job by Williams sticking with it right there. Even though he got his first attempt blocked, he got the ball back and made an easy bucket.
Cox, pump fakes, drives baseline, kick over to Neighbors in the corner for 3. Off the rim and out. And he traveled coming down with the rebound. He went up, Reggie Anthony did, had the rebound, then came down with the ball. And a travel going to give the ball back to the Spartans.
Yeah, so far, Cottrell Williams has really played up to his name so far. We were told he was good, and he's played well so far.
Sampson drives baseline a little bit too hard. And all the way to the basket, and the lay-in's going to go in for Reggie Anthony. 4 points for Anthony, 7 points for Cottrell Williams. They account for all 11 of Harding's.
This Webb team's going to need to step it up. The momentum's all towards the Lions right now.
Cox drives back over to Whiteside in the left corner. Goes up with a floater in the lane. It's good. Troy Whiteside.
That's just what they needed right there. Troy to drive in and get a little floater just to get the momentum to shift a little bit towards their way.
Trap and a jump ball. Alternate possession will give it to Webb.
Yep, Charlie, there's your press working out just like we said it would.
Brandon Neighbors going to come out of the game. Number 4, Kevin Gormley to replace him. The first year for Gormley.
Yeah, first-year varsity player. Played really well this year.
He's been a great sixth man for this Webb team as of late. Whiteside over to Sampson. Gets a screen from Jenkins. Pull up, jump shot. That's good. It's going to be a 2-point basket. But a good shot there.
There's that McDonald's All-American in him right there.
Sampson gets the basket and then a foul. Let's get a blocking foul against number 3. That's Justin Jenkins. His first. Team's first as well. Webb trails Harding 11-8. David Allen has the ball top of the circle. Tries to drive on Gormley. They spread it. They spread it wide, and then a mismatch gives David Allen 2 points on a drive on Gormley.
This team can slash like a lot of teams can't.
And a good feed from Cox to Gormley underneath the basket for 2.
There's Gormley doing what he's done all year, just a little goal poacher there in the paint.
And he's going to step on the line. Possession to the Spartans, only down by 3 now. Trailed by 9, and now headed to a 3-point game.
There's the press again.
Charlie, I think you hit the nail on the head when you said this press was going to be deadly. It's caused.
That was right on the head.
Sampson now, good spin move. He walked before got it to Cox for 3. So that will not count, even though it didn't go in.
Yeah, he made a little spin move there and saw a huge body waiting for him.
10-13 with 1:43 to go in this opening quarter of play. Driving to the basket, then a great dump off to Nathan Stanford. It's blocked. And now
Second
Webb
block
on the break.
tonight for Burton Sampson.
Justin Jenkins drives baseline, goes up, and he's going to be fouled. Good job by Jenkins to draw the foul. He's going to go to the line for 2.
Even better job on the defensive end by Jenkins. The Lions almost got the offensive rebound, but he was able to tap it over to, I think it was Gormley down low.
Jenkins hits the first free throw, making it a 2-point game. Second free throw is up and good as well. Justin Jenkins gets into the scoring book tonight.
You know, we've seen a real momentum shift, just like we were saying after Troy's basket. It's been all Spartans from then on.
Harding trying to get it up to 4. They will. Reggie Anthony. And a bad pass by Anthony over the head of David Allen. Going to give the ball back to the Spartans. And a basket here will really shift the momentum.
Oh, yeah. We've got an undersized Spartan team against Harding, and they are playing their hearts out right now on this press.
A 1-point game. With 1:09 to go, Burton Sampson squares up to shoot. Decides better of it. Gormley. Willoughby now. Into the low post, gives it over to Burton Sampson, and the turn-away fade is good. Harding up ahead to number 23, David Allen. Allen all the way to the basket. He's trapped underneath, trying to get rid of it. He will. The Kytro Williams off the glass, and it's just pretty. If he gets the ball, expect the ball to go in. He's a player. Will be the Neighbors who cuts the basket. Finger roll layup, no good, but a rebound by Gormley. They're going to call a foul on Kevin Gormley.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. That was a little soft.
Second team foul for the Spartans, first on Gormley. Jenkins and Gormley check out of the game for Whiteside and Cox. The double team, Reggie Anthony, and unfortunately after a great defensive play, Anthony comes up with a tip pass, and the basket for Carlton Spate is good. Sampson's 3 is no good, and a rebound by David Allen with 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Harding going to have to push it with 2. David Allen going to pull up for a deep 3, in and out. Won't
close.
count. But at the end of this first quarter of play, Harding finds itself in front, 17-14. We're going to take a very quick commercial break and be right back with some interesting facts about this Harding team and first quarter scoring totals. Listen to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network. Welcome back, Spartan fans.
And Harding fans.
And Lion fans. Glad that you're tuning into WOW Network's coverage. If you're a Harding fan, you find yourself up 17-14 here as we start the third quarter. And as this game has gone, it's been very up-tempo.
Yeah, and if you're a Spartan fan, I mean, you can't be frowning. They've played a good game
absolutely.
so far.
Two great teams fighting for their right to play in the state semifinals. And Jenkins, a sweet shot from the post there, Charlie.
Yeah, he's had a big game so far, offensive and defensively.
All the way to the basket. Nathan Stanford misses the lay-in. Ball's loose on the floor. And a scramble for a jump ball that will find itself in Webb possession.
It's a third block for Burton Sampson.
Burton Sampson, 3 blocks on the night. He is 3 blocks and 6 points.
All of them solid blocks, too.
And he traveled. The second travel on Sampson of the night.
It looked like a little jab step for me.
Yeah.
But I'm not a referee.
That's right. We don't wear the whistle. 17-16 the score as we approach the 7-minute mark. David Allen. Now it's with Nathan Stanford trying to break the press. They get it to Kytro Williams. Now back to David Allen. And Williams to reset.
Here's Williams playing the point guard role now.
Top of the key, there goes Reggie Anthony. He's going to try to drive and get it to Spate. Spate gets blocked by Sampson, his 4th on the night.
He does play great defense. You could tell he was trying to get it inside, and Burton just wouldn't let him.
Justin Jenkins a little out of control, driving the lane. The basket is no good. And Harding's going to reset here. First minute and a half. Like the first 9.5 minutes, really. It's just been a great up-tempo game. Jenkins gets the steal. He's going to go all the way to the basket and gets the shot to fall. Webb now leads 18-17. Its first lead of the night since 2-0. Shot pushed by Reggie Anthony, no good. He wanted the foul, doesn't get it. Cox now to drive the lane, and he's going to be stripped by Nathan Stanford. They say it goes off his knee. So a turnover there for Austin Cox. Gives the ball back to Harding.
We've got a feeling it's going to be a real back-and-forth game.
Almost a steal. And now Kytro Williams drives to the basket. He's unstoppable. He is.
Has he missed a shot yet?
I don't think he has, Andy. I don't think he has.
He's a big guy, and he's so fast, too.
Neighbors comes up with it. Now to Burton Sampson, open for 3. You can count it. Burton Sampson for 3, and a timeout to be taken. After Sampson gets the lead back for the Men in Green. Timeout by Ricky Norris. Webb leads 21-19. Ever since about the 3-minute mark in that first quarter, the Spartans have really taken over here and really pounded their way back into the game. Now they find themselves up by 2. Charlie, go to you first. What's been the difference?
I think it's like what Andy said, that Troy Whiteside floater that he made. It's sparked this run for Webb, and they've not looked back ever since he made that shot. You know, Burton Sampson's post defense hasn't hurt at all.
Yeah, the thing for the Webb, for the Spartans, is their press has been outstanding. And their shooting's been good, with the exception of the first couple minutes. They've really dominated it lately, and what were they down 13-4 at one point and come back? It's a well-fought game.
Spartans press is like a web. Everything gets entangled in and tough to get out.
Excellent analogy.
You know, we do our best. Driving to the basket to Mac Weaver. Weaver gets his own rebound. He's going to be fouled underneath. We'll see who they're going to call the foul against. A good dump off to Mac Weaver. It's going to go against number 2. That's Brandon Neighbors.
Yeah, Weaver's got the size, but that's his second missed layup from point blank, really.
And Weaver misses the free throw. He's still scoreless tonight.
Yeah.
Weaver finally puts one home and cuts this thing to 1.
Interesting form on the free throw.
Cox now picks up his dribble and gives it to Liam Willoughby. Willoughby back to Cox in the corner, open for 3. He'll fire again off the rim. Too strong, but a rebound by Brandon Neighbors. Spin out of a possible double team to Willoughby, top of the key, back to Cox in the short corner. Makes a power move to the basket, can't get the shot to go. And then a rebound by Mac Weaver.
A lot of contact there. The referee let him play, though.
Kytrell Williams.
Got to get the ball out of his hands.
To David Allen. He gives it back to Williams. You know, Mac Weaver might not be the best offensive player, but he's come up huge on the defensive end. Rebound after rebound and a charge. Second time Neighbors been pushed to the ground. One by Williams and now one by Reggie Anthony.
Yeah, strong defense from Webb's smallest player on the court right now. When you don't have that height to block the shot, you got to find other means of stopping them. And that's one of them, that charge right there.
Cox will bring it up the floor. He's going to try to drive baseline, but good defense by Anthony shuts that down. Neighbors with it. Gormley back into the game here. Nothing. Good defense for Justin Jenkins, but he finds a way to get to the basket.
Really could have been an and one. Looked like Weaver was on his elbow there.
Jenkins puts 2 more in. 4 in the quarter. David Allen gives it to Reggie Anthony. He gives it to Spate to David Allen. Thinks about the 3. Pump fakes, drives to the basket. Shot won't fall, and then Gormley comes up with a rebound. Webb to push here in transition. Up by 3. Jenkins now pulls up in the short corner. Shot too strong, no good. Rebound tipped and taken by Cox. Takes Mac Weaver to the basket. Tried to switch hands, it won't go, and a block by Weaver.
Looked like a Euro step there by Austin Cox. That was nice. Too bad Mark Weaver's about 7 feet tall in there.
David Allen drives to the basket and lays it in over Neighbors, excuse me. He'll get the basket. Cut this thing back to 1 point. 23-22. Cox now. Over to Gormley into the corner. Open for 3. Fires. 2. That corner shot won't fall. 0 for 4 from that spot tonight are the Spartans. Reggie Anthony. To David Allen now. David Allen, crossover, jump shot's going to fall.
That was nice.
Webb now to push with Cox. They trail by 1. Cox drives, puts up a floater in the lane, no good. Rebound tipped and gotten by Mac Weaver.
Big Mac in the middle, pulling him down.
The Big Mac. Weaver with he's probably approaching 10 rebounds in this game.
He's got a handful, that's for sure.
Kytrell Williams drives on Jenkins, pulls up in the corner. His shot no good, and then a rebound by Spate.
But good news for the Spartans, Kytrell Williams can miss a basket.
If our memory's correct, that's the first missed basket by Williams.
Mm-hmm.
All night. Good look to Cox, who drives and gets fouled.
Weaver's got a couple of fouls on him, too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, when you're playing that big man game, you're going to get a couple.
His second.
That was an excellent look there from Brandon Neighbors. And let me tell you what makes him a great player is he doesn't have the size nor the talent of Burton Sampson, but he plays smart, fundamental basketball and puts in baskets, plays great defense, which makes him a threat for this Spartan team.
Absolutely, he is. He's too important to this team.
He's every coach's, just star in the practice or game.
Cox, 2 points at the line. Nathan Stanford over to Spade on the right side. He's going to try to work on Sampson. Nothing doing there. Reggie Anthony. Things kind of clustered. And Harding going to back it out with 1:36 to go in the opening half. The Lions find themselves on top on the road by 1. David Allen working on Whiteside all the way to the basket. Kicks it back out to Stanford, who drives, pulls up in the lane and gets it to go. Nathan Stanford.
Yeah, we were told before the game that they've got a core group of guys, but that Nathan Stanford can make a difference for this team. Ooh.
Whiteside gets the shot to fall.
And not an easy shot. Stanford's got some long arms.
He is.
Oh, yeah. That's another one of those floaters that turn around for this Spartan team.
1 point game as we take under a minute. 28-27. Reggie Anthony pulls up in the lane again, and the floater is good. Cox now drives to the baseline, goes up, gets the shot to fall. Good move by Austin Cox.
He drives in there real strong, real controlled, and puts that up around the rim.
29-30 with 30 seconds to go. Harding in front. David Allen. Reggie Anthony dump off to Spade and blocked by Cox.
Excellent defense there.
And now it's going to be a last shot opportunity for the Spartans. 10 seconds. Cox going to pull up for three. No good. Rebound tipped around. And Kytrell Williams gets it.
Out of his hands.
1 second. Half court heave. Almost went in. I'm telling you, this guy. It's like if there's a magnet on the basket. Sometimes it's stronger than others. Almost hits a half court in the half. It won't fall. However, Harding has a 1 point lead on the road, 30-29. We're going to take a quick commercial break and be back with scoring totals and halftime analysis. And then the second half of this sub-state qualifying game. Harding on top of Webb, 30-29. You'll see the Webb on the Webb, the WOW Network. Welcome back, Spartan fans, to the Lee Athletics Center. Andy Higley here to join me as we quickly run through some scoring totals. Let's just go with the main players. It was Kytro Williams in that first half, Andy. 11 of the 30 points put up by Harding Academy.
Oh, yeah.
We talked about in the whole first half. What is Webb going to have to do in the second half to stop him?
Well, honestly, I double team, but this Harding team's got too many threats to double team, so they're just going to need to put their best defender on him and hope for the best because he is lights out so far.
And on the Spartan side, 9 points for Burton Sampson, the senior, stepping up huge. Webb finds himself down by 1. What are we going to have to do to come away victors here?
Well, Burton Sampson, 9 points, but what you don't hear is the defensive game he's had. He's had blocks, he's had steals.
Yeah.
He's forced them out. He's been very good so far, and he's going to have to keep that up, play the same half they did the first half, and that's just about it. They just need to keep it up, keep the intensity.
As we have started play here at the Lee Athletic Center. It's going to be Harding Academy with the ball. Nathan Stanford on the right side. He's going to get it in. Kytro Williams goes up on Justin Jenkins, misses the shot, and now Webb to push. Kytro Williams gets the steal. He looked like a cornerback or something going up and skying for that one. Misses again, Kytro Williams. Mac Weaver's shot deflected out, and Austin Cox ends up tipping it out of bounds. Ball's going to stay with Harding, but 2 missed shots to open the quarter, Andy.
I love how it's a surprise whenever he misses this shot. That's something else.
2 missed. It really is. Still probably shooting over 75% from the field.
Oh, yeah.
30-29. Driving to the basket is David Allen, and a blocking foul goes against Troy Whiteside. Tough call there for Troy. He thought he had position.
Yeah, he had position. His feet may not have been set, though.
So David Allen now at the line.
Yeah, we've talked a lot about Kytro Williams. David Allen's had himself a game, too, so far. I've seen a couple good jumpers, a lot of speed.
7 points for David Allen.
That's 8 now with the free throw.
30-29. Justin Jenkins dumps it off to Burton Sampson. Backs out of a shot attempt, and now it's Austin Cox. Cox gets it inside.
Oh, way to keep your dribble right there.
Keeps his dribble. Austin Cox going to regain possession. Drives, no look pass to Brandon Neighbors, who goes up, tries to draw the foul, gets nothing but a missed shot, and Harding basketball. David Allen pulls up in the short corner, and a sweet jumper from David Allen.
Well, like we were just saying, he's got a hot hand right now. He's good jumpers.
David Allen stretches the Harding lead to 3, 32-29. Troy Whiteside tries to get a backdoor cut. Burton Sampson, the turnaround jump fade, no good, and a rebound by Stanford.
Oh.
Webb struggling offensively to open the quarter. Driving to the basket goes Reggie Anthony, and the foul's going to be against Brandon Neighbors. Second foul on Neighbors. With 6:16 to go, Harding has made this a 3-point game. Improved their lead to 3.
Kevin Gorman is going to enter the game for the Spartans, replacing senior Brandon Neighbors.
And off of a missed free throw, they're going to call a foul here.
Yeah, for a little man, he really doesn't have the best free throw stroke.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Now this is big, Andy. 3 fouls here on Mac Weaver, the big fella.
Oh, that'd be huge for the Spartans if they could get him out of the game. They'd lose a lot of their defensive threat.
Kevin Gorman to Cox in the corner. To Burton Sampson, top of the key. Gives it back Cox into that corner. Trying to do some on the baseline, but Harding has it set up perfectly for a trap. Cox, good crossover. Pass deflected, and Gormley going to re-get it. Gormley open for 3. Thinks better of it. Now out to Cox, who's going to fire it off the back iron, no good. And skying for the rebound is Nathan Allen. Up ahead to Kytrell Williams. Williams all the way to the basket. Way off the mark on the lay-in, looking for a foul, no good.
You could tell he was going straight for the foul on that one. He just didn't get it.
4 on 3. Justin Jenkins all the way to the basket, and the finger roll's good.
Very nice move by Justin Jenkins. Just faked the pass there. Got the defense just for a second, then took it in.
31-32 the score. Harding in front. Kytrell Williams, three-pointer off the mark, no good. 0 for 3, 0 for 4 to start this second half of play. We're now going to welcome back in Charlie Graham. And the basket's going to go for Austin Cox.
Nice fake there. Real good decision to make the fake and not take it because there was a man right there waiting for him.
33-32. Webb with the lead for the first time in a long time.
And we're starting to get the crowd into it, too.
Reggie Anthony almost a turnover. Behind the back to Nathan Stanford. Stanford drives baseline. Cox is there. Goes up regardless. Misses his shot. And then a walk against Mac Weaver. Him and Stanford both fought for that offensive rebound. Won't go for either.
Yeah, poor communication there for the Lions. You got to see which player you're fighting with.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
33-32. Justin Jenkins now. Drives inside, throws up a runner in the lane, no good. Tipped around, and Kytrell Williams gets it.
I don't know if that was our best shot in the circumstances.
Williams to Reggie Anthony, drives to the basket, and rattles around the rim, no good, but he's going to go to the line for 2. Reggie Anthony, another one of those players who played a huge role for Harding in that first half. He only had 6 points, but he had tons of assists. And Reggie Anthony misses that one.
I don't know how many fouls that is for Burton, but if he came out, that'd be a huge loss for us. Two fouls for Burton.
And an air ball free throw for Reggie Anthony. That's tough on the road when you airball a free throw.
Yeah, it is.
The crowd a little bit. 33-32, 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Kevin Gormley over to Cox, who drives baseline. Thought about it. Pull-up jump shot and then steps on the baseline trying to work all the way under.
One thing Hardin's done really well on the defensive side is not giving up that baseline. They can get you, pull the defense and put it in the paint, and then they're just not giving it to him.
Kytrell Williams guarded very closely by Burton Sampson. Gives it over to David Allen and has a nice crossover. And he traveled, trying to drive to the basket.
Yeah, it looks like he just slipped.
And the officials are going to have a meeting.
That looked like a pretty clear slip to me. I didn't see much contact.
And after a discussion by the officials, it's going to stay Webb basketball. And Justin Jenkins is going to come into the game for Austin Cox. Webb with a 1-point lead at home.
I'm surprised we haven't seen any press or anything from Harding so far.
Troy Whiteside gets a screen from Sampson. Kevin Gormley. Webb working around the perimeter trying to get something. Jenkins drives to the basket. The lay-in is good.
Nice.
You know, he's developed so much to be an all-around player, shooter, driver, and a great defensive player throughout this whole year.
Yeah, last year we knew he was good. He just had a couple tweaks to make because he just wasn't great last year. This year he's really developed into a good player, and there he is right there getting the charge.
And Kytrell Williams again pushes off. This time not Brandon Neighbors, but Justin Jenkins charged. Webb going to get the basketball up by 3. This could be the momentum swing the Spartans need.
I love it, Robinson. Right as we're talking good about him, he takes a charge.
Whiteside to Gormley. Lost it for a second. Gets it back. He's guarded by Kytrell Williams. Gormley kicks it to Whiteside for three-pointer in the corner. No good. Gormley going to fight for the rebound and then picks up an over-the-back foul. Burton Sampson checks out of the game here for Austin Cox. It's going to be Reggie Anthony. Over to David Allen in the corner. Allen to Kytrell Williams, blocked by Jenkins. Ball is fought for and then taken by Troy Whiteside, who splits, trying to get something underneath. He'll take it all the way to the basket himself. The lay-in's no good.
That's got to be a foul.
No foul call. Reggie Anthony pulls up, no good, and Whiteside going to get it. So in the end, no damage done. Cox drives to the basket. The lay-in is good.
Oh.
Not afraid of the contact. Austin Cox drives to the basket and gets the lay-in.
That's beautiful. That sugar is so sweet.
32-27. Spartans up by 5 now. 32-37, excuse me.
You know, Kytrell Williams has not been the same player this half that he was in the first half.
Williams misses again. Mac Weaver fights for the rebound to be fouled underneath. They're going to call a foul as he was going up.
You know, the way Weaver's been shooting free throws, I'd almost rather have him shoot.
He gets the front one to rattle home. Mac Weaver. His first points of the second half.
Well, that'll teach me to bash a free throw.
Weaver's second is good again.
And he makes two. That one is on me, Webb fans. Superstition coming back to bite me.
Back to a one-possession game, 37-34. Whiteside crosses the timeline. Gives to Burton Sampson. Sampson dumps it off to Justin Jenkins, who loses the ball, and a foul.
I'm going to have to say Webb got a little bit lucky there. It looked fumbled. I didn't see a foul, but.
And it's on Kytrell Williams, his third personal foul.
That's worth watching out for.
Kevin Gormley.
Going to use a little clock here.
Yeah, as we approach 1 minute. This has been a very fast-moving basketball game. Cox now gets a screen from Sampson. Lane's all his, and the lane is good.
Finds a little space there, drives in, and just a little kiss off the backboard.
Spate now tries to drive. Kytrell Williams goes up in the double team. He's going to be fouled. So he's going to go to the line, try to get his points that way. They're not coming any other way, Charlie. He has not made a field goal the whole quarter. This is his first chance to draw some points here. Williams' free throw is no good. I talked a little bit about that magnet north to south end. It looks like it's north and north. They're just repelling each other, the basket and Kytrell Williams. And the second one's no good. And rebound by Justin Jenkins.
Yeah, it looks like the ref changed out the first half ball this time.
And Webb with 30 seconds is going to back it out to take the last shot of this quarter. Now down to 15, almost to 10 now. Yeah. 10 seconds, now 8. Cox going to try to drive at 6, kicks out to Troy Whiteside, and a charging foul.
I don't know about that one. That's
Austin
an interesting
Cox.
call.
Second personal foul for Cox. And not wanting for Sampson or Cox to pick up a quick foul with 4 seconds left, Coach Norris will make a substitution.
You know, I don't think that guy was looking for a foul.
The clock never should have started there. It didn't hit anybody. There should be 4 seconds left. So some confusion there. Still some confusion here.
That referee really does not want Burton and AC in the game.
No, he was very adamant that those two did not enter the game. Kevin Gormley gonna try to get it into Liam Wilby with 3 seconds. Justin Jenkins pulls up for 3 points. No good as the time expires at the end of the third quarter. And with that, a huge swing in momentum. The Spartans have a 5-point lead, 39-34. We're going to take a quick commercial break and be right back. Listen to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network. Welcome back, Spartan fans and Harding fans. 39-34 the score here at the Lee Athletic Center. Austin Cox pulls up. Great pump fake, and the basket goes for number 5, the junior.
Huge game for Austin Cox today.
Boy, tell you what, Stanford bid on that one.
Yeah, he did.
Badly.
Cox made him pay. 7-point game. Reggie Anthony drives to the basket. He's going to be fouled. By number 14, that's Troy Whiteside. His second personal, 8th team foul. So 1-and-1 opportunities here for Harding. And Reggie Anthony hits the front end. Actually, it wouldn't matter. He got fouled in the shot. Troy Whiteside comes out of the game.
And a quick shout out to Papa John's.
Yes.
Excellent pizza. Oh, baby.
He could be considered the best in town.
It could be. As far as delivery goes.
Absolutely. And the basket, the second of 2 free throws for Reggie Anthony. Get a fall. 41-36 with 7:20 to go in the ball game.
The Papa will always take care of you.
Yes, he will. Austin Cox dribbles out of a possible double team there. Now had the whole lane to himself. Thinks better of it. And he's going to kick to Burton Sampson, who drives the lane.
Oh.
No look pass stolen by Reggie Anthony. Now stolen again by Justin Jenkins, and Jenkins just decides to lay it in.
Fans wanted the dunk. I wanted the dunk.
I think he wanted the dunk.
Oh,
Andy,
he wanted the dunk.
Until he just decided to take the points, 43-36, and another missed basket for Kytrell Williams and a push.
That was a rough little array of events there for the Spartans. A miscommunication into a push and then a 1-and-1 foul.
Justin Jenkins, his second personal, 9th team foul, and Reggie Anthony. Yep, for this Harding team, the way it's been going on defense, scoring at the line is your best opportunity. And Reggie Anthony, so far in this quarter, 3 for 3. And maybe the Black catted him there, misses the second. 6-point game, 43-37, 6:25 to go here in the ball game.
Let me tell you, we need to keep talking good about these players because they always seem to screw up after we start talking good about them.
Justin Jenkins now tries to drive. Can't get anything on Reggie Anthony. Jenkins to Gormley. He wanted that three, but thought better of it.
I'm surprised he didn't take that.
With the lead, probably a smart move. Cox drives to the basket. Doesn't get it. Gormley to follow. Kevin Gormley coming in huge on the glass there.
Let me tell you, he started off the season rough, had a couple missed layups, but he has really improved, really stepped up his game as a player.
And a turnover for the Spartans to Burton Sampson. And stepping on the baseline, possession is going to remain with Webb.
Not sure if the overhead lob was the best decision there.
Anthony got the steal, but he was on the baseline. Lucky for the Spartans, a turnover.
Good pass.
Cox missed the shot. And here comes David Allen and Harding. Kevin Gormley, and they're going to call a foul on Kevin Gormley.
Oh, my. He stole his lunch money. Just straight up picked his pocket.
Kevin Gormley's.
I don't think I've ever seen Kevin move that fast in my life.
2 shots upcoming here for Kevin Gormley. Picked his pocket.
I don't even think the player knew what was happening when he got stolen from. Just looked down, up, there's no ball.
That was robbery at its finest.
Oh, yeah.
A foul will go against Gormley. And the first free throw is good for David Allen. Allen only has, now he has 4 points in the second half, but he has 4 of the 8 that Harding has in the half. Or 4 of the 9, excuse me. Justin Jenkins pull up, jump shot in the lane is good. And a timeout by the Spartans, full timeout.
Let me tell you what he does really well is he starts off with his back facing towards the goal, jumps up, really controls his body, gets himself where his shoulders are facing the goal, and he can get a nice jump shot on it. He's got the kind of ups to get up there.
47-39, 5:11 to go. We're going to take a quick commercial break and be back with the closing minutes. Listen to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network.
Hey, after a Spartan touchdown, why don't you touch down at your local shrimp dock? With locations in Bearden and Farragut, the Shrimp Dock is owned and operated by Webb parents and is the place to get your shrimp, scallops, and the only place in Knoxville to get fresh fish. So come on into the Shrimp Dock. Tell them Boomer sent you and enjoy the freshest seafood in town.
Welcome back, Spartan fans. 5:11 to go. 47-39. If you are here listening live and pulling for Harding, don't give up yet. A lot of shots haven't gone your way if you're cheering for the Spartans. Just hope that what's happening right now continues. 47-39. 5 minutes to go. Stanford. Over to Anthony. Dumps it off to David Allen. Allen goes up on Cox. Misses the shot, and then Austin Cox a big rebound. Quickly up ahead to Justin Jenkins. And he'll set it up. Cox is kind of playing a little footwork with Kytrell Williams. Gets by him on the crossover. Cox now just kicks it back out to Burton Sampson, who's going to reset the offense. The post gives to the point guard. 4:10 to go. Whiteside loses it off his foot, but luckily Gorham was there to get the rebound. Cox trying to get by Williams. Loose ball, and it's going to be possession with the Spartans. Yeah. Neither team has had a three-pointer all in the second half. Neither team.
Tell you what, Cox killed a lot of time right there.
Yes, he did. We're approaching 3:30 to go in the fourth quarter. The timeout was taken with 5 minutes to go. Webb has not given up possession. Whiteside drives inside, loses the ball, scramble for it, and still a scramble and a jump ball. Possession to Harding. Absolutely not. Maybe he thought he must have had a crystal ball, knows it was going to be a jump ball, and he knew he was going to get possession. But a risky move. Again, we want to thank our listeners all over the country. It seems that whenever we do a broadcast, listeners from all over the place tune in. We thank you for your support of the WOW Network, regardless of what team you're coming or what team you're cheering for. Webb currently has an 8-point lead with 3 minutes to go. Harding with the ball. Stanford. Pressure by Gormley. Possession and off of David Allen. It's going to go to the Spartans. Good hustle there by Kevin Gormley.
And hustle's been really key for the Spartans all night tonight.
Cox trying to get something going here. And they're going to call it traveling. Against Austin Cox. Yeah. Still an 8-point game with 2:40 to go, and then a foul on Kevin Gormley. And all these fouls are going against the Spartans, it seems like. Kevin Gormley, his 4th personal foul. And yep, Harding's not going to win this game unless they can hit from the charity stripe. It has not been friendly to him so far tonight. And now into the game come Troy West and Carlos Settles. The two have not played a minute so far tonight. David Allen going to exit. And so does Kytrell Williams.
Is that the first time he's been out of the game?
Yes, it is. It is the first time Kytrell Williams has checked out of the game. And with 2:45 to go, yep. And Spate going to track it down, pull up in the short corner, get blocked, and Justin Jenkins there to get it. 2:30 to go. And a blocking foul. Goes again. It was. That is Sampson's fifth block on the night. The foul is going to go against number 30. That's Troy West. Troy guarding Troy. West on Whiteside, and Whiteside gets the turnover and a timeout by Harding. That's what they're trying to do here. 47-39 the score, 2:27 to go in the game. A quick 30-second timeout, so we're going to stay with you. It's just been a back and forth game, Charlie. The Spartans finally found themselves in front, and they haven't let up. But, Harding's defense has stepped up. They just can't get anything going on the offensive end.
Yeah, and this is where, like I said in the pregame show, this is where their slashing and type play doesn't really come in as much handy than when you need some quick shots. And, they can get a couple of points, but as long as you can't stop this Webb offense, you can't get back in it.
Kytre Williams checks back into the game, and he just missed a lay-in that he would have absolutely make 9 out of 10. Justin Jenkins now 2 minutes to go in the game. Webb leads by 8. And another turn for the Spartans. Webb is almost giving Harding a chance, but Harding can't capitalize. Reggie Anthony drives again, misses the shot, and Webb going to get the ball. Wide open layup for Reggie Anthony. It has just not been the half that Harding has wanted. Only 8 points as we approach the 1 minute mark here in the game. Brandon Neighbors finds himself in a little bit of a sticky situation, kicks it back out to Burton Sampson, top of the key. Nice spin move into the paint, lays it up and in. Burton Sampson.
That's a pretty move right there.
Yeah. Sampson's first 2 points of the second half, but they come at a big time to push this lead to 10 with 1:20 to go. It's going to be tough for Harding here. They have not been able to hit anything, and unless there's a sudden change here, Harding had some chances in the past 3 minutes, guys. They just couldn't capitalize on any of them. A 10-point advantage for the Spartans with 1:20 and a trip to Nashville and the state tournament on the line. David Allen pulls up in the lane and gets the shot to go, and then a quick timeout by Coach Starks. Reggie Anthony, 5 points in the fourth quarter, and he has 5 of the 11. Only 11 points, only 10 points for Harding in the second half. That's been the key, guys. I mean, their defense really hasn't allowed that many, only 20. That's 9 fewer so far than in the first half. But when you get doubled on the scoreboard, things won't really pan out for you. And they're good example here. They trail by 8. They've just been a tough half for Harding, and there's not much you can say otherwise.
Yes. And, Kytre Williams, he's had a rough going. I mean, he's definitely not been able to match the production from the first half.
Yeah.
And, how many did he have in the first half? Probably around 10 points?
9. Or 11, 11 points for Kytre Williams, but it was almost like it was 80 to 90% from the field. He was absolutely on fire. Webb trying to get it in. They'll get it into Cox. And then a quick foul by Spate with 1:05. Only the 5th foul on Harding. Yeah, he does. Ball into Cox.
Oh.
And a stranglehold there for Austin Cox. And the coach pushed Cox, and now he's going to apologize. That's pretty good sportsmanship right there.
That's a hard foul, though. That was frustration, I'm sure.
At least an intentional. And there, a hold is going to go against number 30. And into the 1-and-1 will go the Spartans. Kytrell Williams and David Allen get a check back in. That's pretty good offense, defense there. Really offense, defense, and then take him out for the foul. And once the Spartans were in the 1-and-1, they quickly check back in. Gormley goes to the line. That's 2 fouls on number 30, Troy West. Gormley's free throw is off the mark and no good. 8-point game with a minute to go. Plenty of time. Kytrell Williams drives to the lane, loses it, and going to stay with Harding. Yeah. It's just been a whirlwind tonight for Kytrell Williams. Really was bringing havoc to the Spartans defense in the first half, and now it's almost like they don't have to worry about him. But that could change with a flick of the switch. 49-41. David Allen pulls up a deep three. Off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Neighbors, who gives to Cox. And a foul by number 11, Nathan Stanford. First foul on Stanford. And Andy, you're right, with 49 seconds. And Webb at the free throw line. But Webb continues to miss these 1-and-1s. Giving Harding a chance. Still down by 8. Kytrell Williams to the basket. The lay-in's going to fall. Finally, Williams gets a basket.
I think he needed that.
His first 2 points of the second half come with 40 seconds left in the game. But cuts it to a 2-possession game, 43-49.
And you wonder if he's missed 1-and-1s on the front ends of them, if they're going to come back to haunt Webb. I mean, they had a couple chances to not necessarily lock the game up, but to definitely make it a harder shot for Harding, and they missed the front end of them. Yeah.
So it has been it's been rough for both teams from the 3-point arc tonight, Andy. That's one great thing about basketball is really the only way to shoot your way out of a slump is to keep shooting, and eventually it's going to fall. So you never know whose three could fall here in the last couple of minutes. Webb going to inbound underneath. And there's Webb still in the 1-and-1 for one more time. They're going to get it to Burton Sampson. He's quickly fouled by number 25, Spate. Carlton Spate, his second personal, 9th team foul. Or 3rd personal.
Yeah. His last home game.
Yep, great point. Last home game. And he has a chance to really expand the Webb lead, and all 1-and-1 opportunities were missed. Kytrell Williams now. Reggie Anthony, who drives to the basket and lays it up and in. It's a 4-point game. Reggie Anthony A big lay-in. Andy, like you said, it will be a 4-possession game. Or a 2-possession game now. 45-49. 28 seconds to go. Plenty of time. But you know what? This is what this game's for. This sub-state is supposed to be 2 equal teams fighting for right to play. And you got to earn your right. And by missing all 3 one-on-one opportunities, that's not a good way to earn it, Charlie.
No, it's not. And, I mean, there's not really much else to say. I mean, 3 free throws makes it much better chance for Webb right now with about 30 seconds left for Harding. Yeah, there's definitely a shot here.
Four-point game. Webb to inbound. Jenkins gets it into Burton Sampson, who escapes and then is fouled. We'll see who that goes against. Number 25, that's Carlton Spate. Spate's 4th personal foul. Sampson's free throw is no good. He gets 2 of them, but he missed it. He missed the first free throw. Webb has been 0 for 4 on their past 4 free throws. Yeah. And Sampson hits the second one, a big one. Although I will say this, they might be forced to take a couple threes here. Even if they don't go in, they might be forced. Kytrell Williams drives to the basket, off the glass.
Oh.
Now that would have been big. He's not going to get the basket to fall, but there will be a foul called. And Burton Sampson called for the foul. His 3rd personal. 11th team foul.
And he make a good point right there. You know, they've not been shooting well, so might as well get it from the 1-and-1.
Kytrell Williams makes the first of his 2 shots. Yeah. Williams, second free throw is good. Makes it a 1-possession game, 47-50. Troy Whiteside in the corner. Gets it to Burton Sampson. Up ahead to Brandon Neighbors. Back to Sampson. The lay-in won't go, but he's fouled.
Oh.
The lay-in won't go. He wanted that one badly. And it was a big one. He couldn't get it. Two free throws. And number 25, that is Carlton Spate, has just fouled out of the game. Spate with 6 points, 0 in the second half, has fouled out. Sampson's free throw is good. That is huge. 4-possession game. Or 4-point game, 2-possession game. And again, Burton Sampson in clutch time. The senior gets them both to fall. And Webb back to a 5-point lead. That's huge. So now, guys, you come down, you're Harding. You're down by 5. Do you go for the quick basket and hope that Webb misses some free throws? Or do you try to get the 3? If you miss the 3 and Webb gets the free throws, and that could be the old nail in the coffin. If you go for 3 and hit, you can foul and hope that he misses 1 and get another 3 to tie. Yeah.
You know, with the way they've been shooting tonight, Andrew said it earlier, the only way you can get out of a shooting slump is to shoot out of it. And, you know, you figure they're going to get 1 eventually. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Five-point game, Harding with the basketball. David Allen, he's got to go quick. Over into the corner, three-point jump shot on the way, and it falls for number 2. That's Alec Anderson. The three-pointer's going to fall in Harding. .1 seconds remain in this game. Yeah, I think that the clock could have ran off a little bit there. It was a delay of game. It was a delay of game on Harding. We'll check on that. Something has happened to the clock. Regardless.
Bad foul.
That is an intentional foul.
I think they're hoping he'll miss one. Nope, or not. He misses the free throw. He misses the free throw.
It's still going to be very tough.
Yeah.
Yes. He misses both free throws. 52 to 50. Webb going to inbound, and they have to foul immediately. Or, excuse me, Harding. Yeah, Webb to inbound, and Harding has to foul immediately.
Webb's got a timeout to give, too, I think.
And the foul there on number 11, Nathan Stanford. Two shots upcoming for Burton Sampson. He makes both. The game is over. He makes one. The half court, a full court heave, really, is going to be what it takes. Misses it. So now a full court heave off of a missed shot or whatever will win the game. Possibly tie it if Burton Sampson misses.
Yeah.
You might as well purposefully miss this. He does. A loose ball and then a chuck by Stanford is no good, and the Spartans have escaped a possible loss here at home. Webb is moving on to the state semifinals in Nashville. The Spartans are victorious over Harding Academy 52 to 50. And with that, we'll move quickly into the Shrimp Talk postgame show. And guys, what a win this is going to turn out to be for the Spartans. Back and forth, and finally Webb comes out victorious. After the first 3 minutes of this half went by, Webb regained the lead. They never looked back. Never looked back. It was great stuff there for the Spartans. 52-50, the final score. And Coach Starks, a real class act, came over, shook the whole scores table's hands, told us, good job. And his Harding Academy team, those Lions,
they played their hearts out.
They played their hearts out. They struggled for a while, but they came out, and they never gave up. Big win for Webb, though, guys. That means the Spartans are moving on. We are headed to Nashville to take on the winner of Easdale Harding and ECS, which will most likely be Evangelical Christian School. And that's going to be a tough draw for the Spartans. Evangelical Christian. That's a strong squad they have. It's going to take a lot to do. We'll wait for the final of that. Last time we thought a team was going to advance was in football. And it was actually
news. It was USJ versus DCA.
No, we can't.
No.
You have guys like G and Will Smith, who's an absolute baller. And we'll see what happens in that game. But regardless, Webb will be moving on to play in the state semifinals and then hopefully the state finals. But that will have to come after. Regardless, it's a win, 52-50. Andy, your keys to the game tonight, what were they? And what do you suggest the Spartans do moving in to next week into the big tournament?
The press was outstanding. They couldn't pass the ball around. It really kept them in the game in the first half, really took them ahead in the second half. Another key had to be Burton Sampson.
Yeah.
He didn't have the points that he put up in the first half, but he had the hustle, he had the defense, he had some clutch free throws.
Yeah.
Hats off to Burton, hats off to this whole Spartans team. Excellent game. Well played for both teams.
Charlie, what were your keys to the game in the Spartans 52-50 win?
Yeah, I think Andy pretty much hit it on the head. I'd say the 5 blocks by Burton Sampson just really solidifying that low post defense, really got the job done down low, and, just all around hustle from both teams. They both played their hearts out, and, it was a heck of a game.
And, you talk about a sub-state game coming down to the wire. This was it. It looked like the Spartans were up by 10. We might have called it a little bit early, and out of nowhere, a charge from Harding Academy came down and took it to the last possession for the Spartans to win 52-50 here at home. For all of our tech crew, Samuel Copeland, Andy Higley, Charlie Graham, I'm Andrew Robinson. Webb wins 52-50. Until next time, dream of Spartan victory. Good night.